We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Ought to be a good one here between the New York Yankees and the New York Mets. It's Mets baseball on the show. Next. Jacob deGrom, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
This will be interesting. This guy won the NL Cy Young Award last year. He's a solid pitcher, man. One of the things he does, he throws the ball into the strike zone, and he's not afraid of contact. Solid pitcher.
Stepping up now, Aaron Judge. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Tonight for the Yankees, the right fielder, Aaron Judge.
First offering on its way. Fastball just misses. That's ball one.
First pitch, 7 o'clock.
Oh, pretty healthy hack that time. It's 1-1. Starting to get a bit chilly here tonight. 57 degrees at game time. 2 balls and a strike now to the Yankees leadoff man. And a big swing and a miss here. 2 strikes.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
Now a drive by Judge. Deep left field. Going back is the left fielder. It is gone. Holy cow. Oh, my goodness. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. A solo home run there for Aaron Judge as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead.
I love the way this lineup's constructed. Right out of the gate, they smack you right in the mouth with one of the better power hitters in their lineup. And he takes him deep right there to set the tone.
Giancarlo Stanton now.
The left fielder, Giancarlo.
And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. Giving chase is Nimmo. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
That is third. The second baseman.
Standing in, DJ LeMahieu. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike one. Time to take a look at the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Mike Fillmore.
Hey, you know, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, he'll give a little bit off the edges, but he gets the respect not only from the pitchers, but from the players because his zone is consistent.
Yeah, as long as he's consistent, Dan, I'm okay with Mike Fillmore's zone. If a pitcher's pounding that zone, he wants to give a little bit off the outer edge, I'm okay with that.
Here's the first pitch to him. Torres stands in as he looks at ball one here.
Well, even though these two teams are in different leagues, they do play each other every year because of the crosstown rivalry, and it's always pretty fun.
Yeah, and for the players, Matt, they love it. Not only is there more on the line than usual, like bragging rights, but they're not having to stay at hotels and all that. It's just like a normal home game where they're driving to a different ballpark.
And the pitch misses low and away for ball two.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive, not being very aggressive right now.
High in the air out to center field.
Waiting on it is Nimmo.
And that ends the inning. But another look here at the solo shot leading off the ball game. Bottom of the first coming up, and it's an early 1-0 New York lead. Garrett Cole will be the starter in this one for the Yankees. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Matt, I'm a big fan of Garrett Cole. Big, strong guy. Former first-round draft pick out of UCLA. 96 to 98 miles an hour with sink. hard slider. His changeup has gotten better the longer he's pitched. He has a chance to be a no-hit type of pitcher every time he takes the mound.
And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Oh, I love this, boys. Mano-y-mano. He's coming to get him with back-to-back big-time heaters.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
So here's Jeff McNeil. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. Ball 2 now. Two balls and a strike.
Nasty 2-0 slider right there for a strike. No shame in tipping your hat.
Trying to shave that outside corner with the fastball, and he missed it. It's 3-1 now.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
So here's Pete Alonso as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
Going to be a long day if he executes like this, punching tickets right out of the gate.
3-0 now.
No surprise here that they're working around this big boy. Certainly not going to let this guy tie the game up with something fat out over the heart of the plate.
Slider finds the zone for a strike.
Now that's a really curious pitch selection. 3-0 and turned to the slider. You have to wonder if maybe he's lost the feel for his fastball.
But this will be pulled in out there at second base, and that'll be that. So they breeze through this half of the inning. We move ahead to the top of the second now. It's the Yankees 1 and the Mets nothing. Stepping in, Gary Sanchez. In previous duels with DeGrom, he's a .333 hitter. He's taken him deep once, and it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. Curveball, swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Hey, obviously he had a pretty good gauge on that first heater right there. He was super aggressive, thought he was getting another one, slowed him down with the curveball. That's the cat and mouse.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. He'll try again. 1-2. And this is pulled hard but foul. Hope they brought their gloves for that one out there. The 1-2. Lifted out towards straightaway center field.
Waiting on it is Nimmo.
And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. So digging in now, Gio Urshela, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Pitch on the way. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. And he is in at second base with a one-out double.
Man, they already hit one home run, and I thought they had a second one right there. Not quite enough behind it, though, as it banged off the wall for a double. He's giving up a fair...
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. The 0-1. Now Voit with a high fly ball out to deep left field. Racing back the left fielder. Still ranging back. It is gone. Holy cow. Oh, my goodness. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. It's a two-run shot to straightaway left as the Yankees move out to a 3-0 lead.
When you're facing an elite starter, you know runs are going to be at a premium. I don't know if this shakes the starter's confidence, but you know what it does? It certainly boosts the confidence of the guys in your lineup.
In now, Aaron Hicks.
The center fielder, Aaron.
Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fouled away. Still only one out in the inning. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2. At the plate, Garrett Cole.
The pitcher, Garrett.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Not his best effort that time. It's strike one.
Whew, that was an ugly swing. If I'm pitching right now, I'm throwing that same pitch again. That was ugly.
And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Well, this is where you have to be really aggressive. 1-2 count on an American League pitcher that rarely bats. Go right after him.
Got him. Yankees get a couple on the 2-run home run. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's now 3-0 New York. Leading off the inning, Robinson Cano, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Robinson Cano.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball one.
Love the early lead, but this game is far from over. Got to stay on top of what you're trying to do out there and execute pitches.
2 balls and no strikes to Robinson Cano here. Outside, 3-0 now. J.D. Davis will be next. And he gets the call there, 3-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
88 on a changeup? I remember when an 88-mile-an-hour fastball wasn't all that bad. Man, the game's changing.
Scooped up. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So the base is empty here with one away. And into bat next will be J.D. Davis. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he takes ball one. Davis, a previous member of the Houston Astros. He was acquired via trade last year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
He's a veteran out on that mound. He understands he has to establish that inside fastball to open up the outer half of the plate.
Count even at 2-2. Now the pitch. And he fouls this one off. Still even at 2-2. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away.
Every pitcher looks to get off to a good start, and I'd say he's off to a good start. How about the first 5 batters he's faced? 3 of them he's sent down via the strikeout. Into
the box, Michael Conforto. as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 2-1 after the foul ball there. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
If he's able to locate that two-seamer down at the knees, he's going to get a ton of swing and miss and a ton.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Mets go down 1-2-3. They trail it here 3-0. Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the former American League Rookie of the Year, Big Aaron Judge.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. And the Yankees are in business here. It's a leadoff double. Wow, he almost made a heck of a play in left.
Yeah, Matty, you can't fault the left fielder there. You'll see he makes a tremendous effort, but he just can't haul it in, and it gets past him for an extra base hit. Like the effort, though.
And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Has a look, now the pitch. Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Digging in to try it again, DJ LeMahieu. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, and I know you want to lace a line drive or hit a potential home run, but I'll tell you what, grab the cheap ribby when it's there. Give me a ground ball middle of the diamond and steal a run.
Here comes the 0-1. Popped him up. Alonso is there for it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Stepping up to the plate, Torres. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Conforto is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home 3rd.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. Good waste pitch, 1-2. Two and 2 to the Mets catcher. And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
And there are 2 away now. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the converted shortstop from his days at Stetson University, Jacob deGrom. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to have to pull a trigger a little bit earlier in the count.
Mets pitcher behind at the plate with a ball and 2 strikes. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Mets. Still down 3-0. stepping in and ready for another shot. Gary Sanchez. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball one.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Ground ball, foul down the left side. Fouled off. The 1-2 is laid off for ball two. Into the corner and slicing foul. The 2-2. Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. He gets under it and makes the catch in the deep part of the field.
Now
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at-bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
Now batting.
Ready to take his hacks again, Luke Voigt, as he'll look to follow up the two-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. Ball one. Turned on that one and crushed it, just pulled it a little foul. 3 runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Now Voigt with a high fly ball out to deep left field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. So here's Brandon Nimmo back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
1-1 to the Mets leadoff hitter. Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd with a strikeout, and there's 1 away.
Boy, he's got great stuff today, doesn't he? That's 7 punch-outs now here in the middle innings. He's up over 1 an inning up to this point. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can change their plan of attack and start to put the ball in play. But right now, that's just not happening.
Ripped down the first base line. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. 1 strike now from Cole. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Mets are still looking for their first hit of the ball game. A ball and 2 strikes. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
Pretty impressive back-to-back strikeouts to start the inning. What's even more important is now he gets to face the middle of the order without anybody on base for them to drive in.
Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso. As he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Tough one to call there, but it's ruled just above the zone. 2-0 count. The pitch is offered at and missed for the first strike.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
2-2 now.
I got the count. 2-2.
And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Now at the plate, Aaron Hicks comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
1 pitch, 1 swing of the bat, and they've got a man in scoring position just like that. On the mound, he's probably happy it stayed in the yard. He jumped all over the first thing he saw and almost got to round the bases.
Garrett Cole will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. Now a bunt attempt here. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice.
Now back to right field.
Here's big Aaron Judge. He doubled his last time through. First delivery to him on the way. Pitch in the dirt, and that scoots right on by. Throw goes to third, and he nails him at third. Great throw. 3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
2 balls and a strike to count. Now the 2-1 pitch. Sent in the air out to straightaway central.
Waiting on it is Nimmo.
Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Down in. Welcome back to Flushing, Queens. Before we get back to baseball, let's check in with Heidi.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mets manager to discuss his thoughts on his club's offense so far. And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
All right, Heidi, thank you. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
Wow, that's 4 straight Ks. He's knocking them down. He's looking for number 5 right here. You can tell this guy on the mound, he is pitching with a whole lot of confidence in this one.
Ball 3. 3-2 now.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
Swing and a miss. 5 straight strikeouts now, and there's 1 gone.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
J.D. Davis the next to bat. As he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Line toward right center. That's a hit, the first of the game for the Mets.
Hey guys, that's a well-executed slider down the way right there. The batter just did an amazing job of staying inside the baseball and driving it the other way.
So 1 gone in the inning here with the runner at first. And up next, the left-handed hitting Michael Conforto, who started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
This is where you step out, adjust the batting gloves, and take a deep breath. You have to slow the moment down. I know you want to be a hero, but that pitch right there, a great executed changeup, had this batter way out in front.
Conforto behind, a ball and 2 strikes.
1-2.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Davis stands at first with 1 out. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. And it's fouled away. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? What's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
And that'll bring up Wilson Ramos as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. A runner on first with 2 away. A ball and 2 strikes now.
2 strikes.
And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ball game, and that'll end the inning. Coming to the plate now, Giancarlo Stanton. He's set to start it out for the Yanks here in the 6th. On a line, that's a base hit into left field. So with a man aboard now, the RBI men will have an opportunity with nobody out in the inning.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
Now here comes the Mets skipper on his way toward the mound, and he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. He'll wind up lasting just 5 innings here. Didn't pitch all that poorly, yet he's gone nonetheless. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. And big trouble as this gets to the wall now. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
Well, this is a lesson for all those pitchers out there. When you allow the leadoff man on base, it always comes back to haunt you. With no outs, I thought they might hold the runner at third, but they send him anyway, and the run scores.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. High in the air out to center field.
Waiting on it is Nimmo.
He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and hit for third. And he'll get into third here on the fly out, so he's 90 feet away here with one gone.
The catcher.
Ready for another chance? Gary Sanchez. 0 for 2. He's flown out twice. And he got him out in front that time. Strike one. Action in the Mets bullpen now. It's both a lefty and a right-hander that start to throw. The 0-1 pitch. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
Ready with the 0-2.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
High in the air into shallow left center. Rosario has a play. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Here's the first pitch to him. Hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Giving chase is Nimmo. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And they'll add another as this is now a 5-0 game. The relay, and he is in there.
Wow, they're hitting on all cylinders as the lead increases to 5 now. Nice job there to drive the ball into the gap and turn on the Jets for a triple.
Luke Voigt will dig in again, and as he does, we'll flash you back to inning number 2 as you get a look at his 2-run homer that was a big blow early on. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Ball, that's out.
The 1-0 delivery. Swing and a miss. Looked like the slider there. A ball and a strike.
That's a really nice thing about pitching with the base open. You can work out of the strike zone a little bit more and try to get a guy to chase your pitch, just like that one.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. It is gone. Holy cow. Oh, my goodness. I don't believe it. I don't believe it.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
Michael Walker gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys.
Now batting.
Stepping in now, Aaron Hicks. Swing and a drive. This one's deep to right. It is gone. Holy cow. Oh, my goodness. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. And we've seen 4 round trippers from these guys so far. Dan, D-Row, what do you make of all this?
Matty V, D-Row, I don't know what you think, but this is like crazy. 4th round tripper of the game so far.
Yeah, you're watching this pitcher. He's just not executing on both sides. They're missing over the heart of the plate, not using the quadrants. In the hitters meeting, they focused on this stuff. They thought these guys could miss middle, and that's exactly what's happened.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So they nearly... And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. They'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Now the 1-0. Finds the zone, strike 1. Rosario handles the bat well against right-handed pitching. Doesn't have a lot of pop, but he does make contact, and of course he's always using his wheels to his advantage.
Yeah, and in today's game, how refreshing is it to watch this guy absolutely get down the first baseline? I can't tell you what this does to a defense. Oh, that's frustrating right there. He was right on that fastball, took it deep, just couldn't keep it fair. How many times have you seen it? There's a good chance he's punching out right here.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Ahmed Rosario becomes the first out in the bottom of the 6th inning. Eduardo Nunez will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Strike taken up in the zone. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
Struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game.
Matt, just about everything he's doing is working. All of his pitches, great command, great location. And the big key, with 2 strikes, he's attacking the zone.
And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. No hits to this point. 2 balls and no strikes to the Mets center fielder.
A couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat, trying to get ahead and put himself at a good hitter's count.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
His heater's got some late ride through the zone. A lot of late swings right now. You're only going to get to that pitch.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will... Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with the report as we get set for the top of the 7th. Heidi?
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and he was very pleased with how little they're swinging and missing right now. He said it's been quite a show that they put on at the plate today, and not just in terms of hits and runs. Yes, they have a ton of hits, but they've also only struck out 2 times. That's a rarity in the sport these days, but it also seems to be a winning formula.
Thank you, Heidi. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. It is gone. Holy cow. Oh, my goodness. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. So a solo shot here to left center field. His 2nd home run of the game as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now. Into the box now, Giancarlo Stanton. Lifted in the air out towards left center.
Waiting on it is Nimmo.
And that's the first out of the inning.
Up next for the Yankees.
Here's the second baseman,
The
DJ
second
LeMahieu.
DJ LeMahieu.
He's set. Here it comes. Sent in the air out to straightaway center.
Waiting on it is Nimmo.
And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
Ready for another shot now. Torres. He flew out in his last at bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. A solo shot here to left as this lead got even wider. Jerry's Familia comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. At the plate, Gary Sanchez, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Oh, and ouch, that one drilled him. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. And now they'll hustle out there and attend to their pitcher, and that was quite a shot he took as you see him down on a knee. But if there's one thing I know about this guy, he will not want to come out of this game. And from all indications, it looks like he's standing in now. Gio Urshela. Pitch popped up. Oh, and it sailed right over his head at first. And now, oh, this ball's going to wind up out of play. And a big mistake there.
Well, I can see what he was thinking. Thought he had a chance to make a play at first, but then he forced the throw, and an error is the result. They got to deal with a runner on second now.
Looking to minimize the damage here. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball one.
Hey, this dude's clearly capable of clearing the bases with one swing, so I think the approach to this guy is try to keep the ball off the plate, see if they can get him to chase something.
2-0 now. High and away, not close. 3-0.
No strike.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
And he mistimes that swing, and it's 3-1 now.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Fouled away. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. And he takes ball 4. So now at least they're set up for the force at any base here with 2 away. Now at the plate, Aaron Hicks. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1.
Hey, that's the kind of swing you'd like to see a guy take with the bases loaded. He's going for the downs.
And he fouls this one off. 2 out, bases loaded. Fouled off. The next 0-2 is looked at for ball 1.
He went deep earlier, so that might have been a little bit of a message they were trying to send to get him off the plate. At the very least, they're clearly trying to get him from getting his arms extended again.
That's a foul ball.
Here he comes again, 1-2. And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there.
We can't hear it from here, obviously, but I think someone in the dugout just yelled, "Wear it," because that could have been a run.
And it's fouled away.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
Popped him up. Rosario is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Strike for two, but it could have been much worse as they strand the bases loaded. First pitch of the at-bat. Jeff McNeil is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. One strike now from Cole.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here.
Hey, he's been able to pound that zone all night, working that outer half of the plate. That's why he's having so much success.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him. That's 3 times he's gone down on strikes in this one. So they've really figured out how to attack this guy.
So now to the plate, Pete Alonso, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. 0 for 2 for him to this point. A ball and a strike to the Mets first baseman. Bases are empty, 1 man out. 2-1. Swing and a miss, 2-2 now.
His slider's been impressive all night long. If he can continue spinning it like that, he's going to be just fine.
I went to the slider to try and get him to chase, but it's full now, 3-2. And through 6 1/3, he's about to hit the 100 pitch mark now.
Hey, you know, Matty V, this is all you can ask for as a manager in today's game in baseball. Very rarely do we see guys get through the 7th inning. So he's through the 6th here with 1 out, and Mark DeRosa, so far so good, a pretty decent outing.
Yeah, and I think it's going to be batter to batter here for the manager if he's going to continue to ride this hot hand or if he's going to go to the bullpen.
The windup and the 0-1. And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really
struck him out. 18 strikeouts for him now. Mets go down 1-2-3. Lead looks insurmountable here. They're down 10-0. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Garrett Cole. 4th plate appearance for him tonight, and why not? He's been in control all game long. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit weakly on the ground to short. Rosario brings it in. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Aaron Judge. 2 home runs and a double to his credit thus far. Having quite the game.
Yeah, in his last at-bat, he hit a changeup out for a home run. So it'll be interesting this AB to see if they give him a steady diet of fastballs.
Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Back up the middle, and that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
Man, talk about having a good game. Like most guys, this would be a good week. 4th hit of the game, and 2 of those D-Rolls round trippers.
Yeah, he's going to have a smile on his face for a while here, Dan. These are special nights. You have to enjoy these. These don't come around often, and he is taking full advantage of it.
Pitch is way outside, and he can't even get a glove on it. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. Now the 1-0. Misses for the second ball.
2 tough sliders right there, but he was able to lay off him. Might have bought himself a fastball in this situation.
This one is launched. Look at this. It is gone. Holy cow. Oh, my goodness. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. A long 2-run homer off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton as they just continue to pour it on here.
The batter, the second baseman, DJ.
And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box.
He swings, and it's a line drive to left center.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Loud noises right here, fellas. Hey, he's going to have to mix it up a little bit more because they are on his stuff.
At the plate now, Torres. Line towards center field. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
I mean, there's no secret right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants up at the plate right now. They're feeling frisky. They're all pulling the trigger early, and it's working.
Justin Wilson comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Now time granted here at the plate as he'll step out of the box. In now, Gary Sanchez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Wilson is adjusting to the new normal as MLB now mandates that relievers reach the end of an inning or face 3 or more batters before being replaced. And for a one-time lefty specialist like this, that's a big change. The 1-1 makes him swing and miss on a ball out of the zone for strike 2.
Not much you're going to do with that pitch right there. You have to catch it out front before it even breaks, and even if you do that, it's a tough pitch to keep fair.
Grounder down the line at third. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third.
Too late. He's in there.
Now batter, third baseman, Gio Urshela.
And obviously a big spot here with the bases loaded, so he'll step out to rethink things. Into the box now, Gio Urshela, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. And he's got a shot at history. Needs to send one over the wall to complete the cycle. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Ranging back is Nimmo, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. 1 run is scored. Here's a second runner around third. And the tag gets him, but a run is in to score away from the play.
Now batter,
Luke Voigt will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, we take you back to inning number 6. This was his second home run of the ball game as he'll stand in here looking for number 3. 1-0 the count. As a look, now the pitch. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
2-2.
2-2.
To the left side, but it's well foul. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2. Aaron Hicks would be next. And that's low, ball 4. So coming to the plate, Aaron Hicks. He's homered and doubled in 4 trips, so he's definitely been a factor. Clint Frazier will be called on as a pinch hitter here in a big spot. He'll have the bases loaded with 2 out in the inning. Hit in the air down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. And he's got ducks on the pond, as they say, looking to add to his team's already sizable lead. 1-1 the count to Clint Frazier.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Davis is there now as he makes the catch, and they're able to avoid the huge inning here as the side is retired. Clint Frazier stays in the ballgame, batting number 8, and takes over in center field. Into the box now, J.D. Davis. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to hump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
Now the 2-1 pitch.
Ball 3.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
And there's a called strike at the knees as he was hoping for a base on balls there, but it's a full count now, 3-2. To short.
Torres brings it in.
And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
The right fielder, number 30.
So striding forward now, Michael Conforto. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. There's a fastball called for a strike on the inside corner. And, Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously an important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
1-2, here it comes. And we're going to have a quick stoppage here as a beach ball has made its way into right field. Strike 3. 19 strikeouts for him now.
Yet another strikeout for him on the mound. And, fellas, this has been one of his favorite victims tonight. That's the 3rd time he sent him packing. So he's got him pretty well figured out. Not that the rest of this lineup has been much better.
Stepping in now, Wilson Ramos.
He swings and sends a bullet to right field.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
The batter, number 1. Shortstop, Ahmed.
At the plate, Ahmed Rosario. As he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Count now a ball and a strike. And now time is called as a beach ball has made its way out into left field here. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Heading after it is Judge. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Mets strand 1. Still looking up at a 13-0 score. So now the pitcher for the Yankees, Garrett Cole. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the 9th. Here's the first pitch to him. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Davis is there. One quick out to start inning number 9.
The right fielder, number 99.
Making his way to the plate, Aaron Judge. And we'll see if he can get something into the gap to make it interesting. He's had a great game so far, but needs the triple to complete a cycle. And the off-balance throw will be too late, so a good effort that time, but it's an infield single.
Up next for the Yankees.
Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day.
Count 1-0.
And he lays off there 1-0. He's looking for his 3rd hit of the ball game here. Two balls and no strikes. The count to Stanton. chopped him up. McNeil in foul ground. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Digging in, DJ LeMahieu. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. 4-1.
Man, he just missed the zone right there. One of the toughest pitches in the game, that backdoor cutter. As an offensive player, you give up on that pitch. As soon as it comes out of the hand, next thing you know, it's trying to grab the corner.
Hit high and deep to left field. Back on it is the left fielder. It is gone. Holy cow. Oh, my goodness. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. Almost can't believe I'm saying this, but that was the 8th home run of the game for these guys. How about this offensive performance?
Yeah, Matt, it's always tough to score runs here at this big ballpark in Citi Field. Heck, D-Roll, they've moved the fences in a couple of different times here to make it easier for the Mets hitters.
You know, this has been such an impressive hitting performance today by this offense, considering the fact that we're in Citi Field, although aesthetically pleasing, not for an offensive ball player.
Here's the pitch. And that one got a piece of him.
Yeah, there's no question that this one got away from him. He was cruising, had him down 0-2 with 2 outs, and he's going to be pretty unhappy with that. You never want to give an offense new life in an inning.
Settling in now, Gary Sanchez. Last time through was a base hit. As a look, now the pitch. 2 out with the man at first. And it's 0-2 to Sanchez.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Nimmo will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being the home run. Jed Lowry will get up off the bench to lead off the home half of the ninth, and they've certainly got their work cut out for them here, so he'll just need to work on getting aboard. No balls and a strike to count. The windup and the 0-1.
Ball.
A fastball here, and this is softly hit and fouled off to the left. The 1-2. Grounded up the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Here it comes.
That's ball 2. 2-2 to count.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at-bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit or at least force him out of the game.
Lifted the other way out to left center. Stanton has a read on it, and that's the first out of the inning. Next up from New York, Brandon Nimmo. His dominance continues on the mound, but it seems like he might be running on adrenaline only at this point.
Yeah, he's been so great in this one. You want to see him finish what he started, but you also have to start worrying about things like injuries. He's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, and some guys are just more capable of that than others, but not a lot of good things tend to happen when you've worked as hard as he has in this one.
3-0 to him now. In there, 3-1.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
He loses him on ball 4. Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn. And after that quick walk, is it fair to wonder if this starter is beginning to show signs of getting tired?
Yeah, that could be the case, Matty. Sometimes you just lose your focus, lose your command, but it'll be real important for him to get it back as this next hitter walks up to the plate.
And they tag him out, but this will work as a sort of a sacrifice as the runner moves up. In now, Pete Alonso. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the ninth as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
0-1 the count. And this will be a called strike 2, and trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit. And he is out at the plate, trying to get a little too greedy when he didn't need to be, and this ball game is over.
Yeah, and we knew he was in a groove from the first inning, and he just kept this thing rolling and rolling and rolling. They couldn't get anything going against him. A dominant performance with a complete game shutout.
15-0 the final in this one. New York posted 15 runs in this one. Garrett Cole gets the W on the mound. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 1 minute. Thank you for joining.